What did you do?
I ran 1 mile instead of 1.5. Hi guys, welcome back to Corton Fitness. Today's video is going to be a slightly different video to the other ones. In today's video I'll be undertaking the US Air Force fitness test. This video is inspired by Mattdoesfitness. He recently just posted him and his wife doing the US Air Force test, and I thought, well, why not I have a go at it? So the test itself is broken down into 3 main events. The first of those events is a minute of press-ups. Now with the press-ups, they are full lock, so it's from like ground to full lock. It's not a half press-up, and it's how many of those you can do in a minute. There they are, US Air Force. As well as that, the second event I'm going to be doing is a minute of sit-ups. So with the sit-ups, the only key element we have to pay attention to is you have to be completely flat on the ground every single time and go up to vertical and back down again. And it's how many of those I can do in a minute as well. And then finally, it is a 1.5 mile run. With all of those 3 events, the sort of idea is that there are 2 sort of main levels I'm looking at. There's the first, which is the entry standard that you have to be in the US Air Force, and the second standard is the graduation level. I hope really that I can do the entry level, as looking at it, it doesn't seem the most difficult thing. Obviously you'll find out soon enough if it is, but as well I'm gonna really try and push myself to get to that graduate level, because I can see it as a good high level of fitness, and like, who knows, maybe I do have it. With the entry level, these are here. It's the press ups, sit ups, and then the time you need to do the 1.5 mile run in. And then as well for the graduation level, it's press ups, sit ups, and then the time you need to do the 1.5 mile run in. And to make sure that the 1.5 mile run is accurate, I've used the Strava app to plot my route. So with the 2 strength events, the press ups, one of the sort of key elements of them as well is that when you are doing the press ups, you can't collapse. You sort of have to make sure that you're always up off the floor for a whole 1 minute, even if that means that you're sort of in a dolphin pose, which I'm sure you're going to see me in, which is where you sort of have your arms at full lock and sort of the weight's coming off your chest, and it's more sort of you're sitting on the back of your feet. And then with the sit-ups, the only time you can rest is when you're completely flat on the floor. You're not allowed to rest up on your knees when you're in the vertical position. Yeah, they're the 2 main elements that I have to pay attention to, because if I do fail, then I will count as a fail. I'm going to be completely honest with you, I'm unsure whether I'm going to do as well as I think I'm going to do, but I think it's going to be a good test of my fitness, and I'm really excited to do it. Feel free to give me a like and a subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and if you want to have a go at it yourself, just leave me your results in the comments. So with the press ups, the entry requirements is 9, and then the graduation level is 33, so I'm just about to start with them. I've got to make sure that I pay attention to not dropping to the floor, so going into that dolphin pose, and then as well making sure that I go full lock for every single press up for it to count.
Go.
press-ups done. I don't know how I did. I think I did pretty well, but I definitely passed. Now I'm going to go through the sit-ups. So the three main things I need to focus on are making sure that my hands stay crossed in front of me like that, as well as making sure that I go completely flat down to the ground and then up to a vertical position. And then if I want to take a rest, I have to make sure that I'm taking a rest flat on the floor, not hunched over my knees. And as well as that, the targets are for entry level it's 11, and then for graduate level it's 42. Big jump, but hopefully I can do it.
Go.
So that's me just finished up the press-ups and the sit-ups. A lot tougher than I thought they were going to be, but yeah, looking forward to this run. Of course I picked the bloody hottest day of the year so far to decide to go for a 1.5 mile run. So I'm about to go on the 1.5 mile run. The time I'm going to try and get is 11:58, but the entry level is 18:08. I don't think that's 100% correct, so if it's not, I'll make sure I put it up the right one up here. I'm about to head off, 1.5 miles. You'll catch you at the end. Hopefully I don't collapse because it's pretty damn hot today.
What did you do?
I ran 1 mile instead of 1.5. Took the wrong turning. Give me a minute, recover. I'm gonna go again. If my time is a bit slower, it's because I've just done a mile run as a warm-up, let's say. Okay. So what I failed to mention in the video is that because I ran a mile warm-up and couldn't think of a different way to do it, I decided to take laps of my local rugby pitch, and I worked that out to be 8 and a bit laps of the rugby pitch. So I decided to run that instead of running a separate 1.5 miles. So that's me, just come back from the 1.5 mile run with my lovely 1 mile warm-up. Really glad that I did that. So I'll put my times up for the run, and then how many reps of press-ups and sit-ups I got done. I really hope you enjoy this video. It's a different video, and hopefully I'm going to make a few more like this because I've really enjoyed it. Obviously there are my scores there, so if you think you can do better, have a go at it. It's pretty damn tough, but thank you for watching. I really appreciate all the support I receive. Feel free to give me a like and a subscribe if you've enjoyed this, and I'll see you soon.